Happy birthday, Rhino! I know this is a little bit late because Rhino, you and I played this on your birthday, and I'm very happy we did. I really enjoyed this strategy on Oasis. So Rhino and I were talking. We said, "Oh, what have you been doing? What have I been doing in terms of strategies?" And he said, "Oh, I really dig the Cuman archery rush that you've been doing." But I do notice that you often get stopped by walls, and Oasis is a very Wally map. So we're chatting back and forth in the Discord, and I said, you know what? Pick Saracens. And he's like, what? We're going like double archers? I'm like, no. You go scouts because that cancels out any of the opponent's skirmishers, and I'll go archers. And he's like, okay, but why wouldn't I go like Lithuanians or Franks who have arguably better scouts? And then I responded with, for the bonus. Saracens have one of the most ridiculous archer bonuses in the game, which is foot archers get +2 attack versus buildings. So the idea is this. Our opponents may or may not wall up on a map like Oasis. I will go for the Cuman quadruple archery range rush. Where's Poop Lord over here? Boop. And then hopefully I will be able to make a hole into my opponent's base, allowing Rhino to run in and smash them with scouts. I could go on and on about the Cuman build and what I do and why I'm pushing in deer and how I've made variations to it and how I now put one or two on food and blah 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 blah. But the main thing is this. However you want to execute the Cuman quadruple archery range rush is this. Your archery ranges cost 100 less wood, making it very feasible to pump out 4 ranges, a blacksmith, and get fletching right as you hit feudal. Preferably, you want to get a total of 24 villagers. That way you can collect 16 on gold and 8 on wood to continuously produce archers over and over and over again. Enough of all that stupid strategy talk. Who are you even playing against? Oh my gosh, Becky. Oh no, that was just a stupid voice I'm working on. I practice all my voices in the mirror for hours and hours just for your entertainment. Canoeing 8-8 is playing as the Franks, and Canoeing is hoping to go canoeing in the Oasis at some point, I am sure. His teammate, Rabbit, the real Slim Shady, is playing as the Mongols. Rabbit 84099. I'm just going to say Rabbit. Just like I'm just going to say Rhino because Rhino is the real name. It's ridiculously tough to pronounce. And check this out. Wall off is starting. So Rhino and I are talking. They're walling. They're waller, boying, waller. And look at this. Red is also starting to wall. I mean, he has one idle villager just walling this all off. And to give you a little bit of perspective of what elo this is at, this is 2100 elo on team games. So this is, for me, personally, because I'm terrible at the game, is relatively intense. And I can already start seeing some of these houses over here. No, I cannot. I lied. But at some point, maybe, just maybe, I will scout the wall off that is going to be occurring. Pushing in some deer. We're actually sending some villagers forward just so that our archers don't have to walk a mile and a half. Which actually, if Rhino and I had to do this strategy again, I think we would adjust a couple of things to make it run ever so smoothly. So I'm already up to feudal age. Oh shoot, I should have definitely had noob caster, noob. So I'm already up to feudal, and I'm actually way ahead of red in going to feudal. So as soon as I do go feudal, I can simply turn around and smack his scout dead. As you probably know, scouts get a little bit of attack when it's ah ha ha! My villagers are running forward as well. Now I was very happy to show him my villagers. Reason being that it makes it seem like I'm going for a wall off as well, especially if he doesn't see my ranges. Now these two have not even been started, so I was pretty sure he didn't see any of these. And oh man, that's unfortunate that I didn't see those water buffalo. Would have loved to have had some of those. So I'm talking to Rhino. I'm saying, yo, man, we are about to get this party starting. And because we pushed in all of those deers, we have food for days. It felt so good. I mean, the archery rush was probably a little bit slower. But as you can see, Red's just being a little waller boy over here, as is Pink. And since Pink was being a waller boy, I felt pretty confident that Red was also going to be a waller boy. You need to keep constructing houses with this strategy. At this point, I might actually create a wall off of my own just by the amount of houses that I need to create to keep up with these archer numbers. My goodness, does this go quick. Every single production cycle of 1 villager and 4 archers, we need another house. We just need to keep pumping out these stone walls. So this is what I was talking about before. I think if Rhino and I had to do this again, he probably would have constructed his stable a little bit closer so that the reinforcement would arrive faster. And now, we realize that there are stone walls behind, but thankfully, oh my god, that villager just got shredded. And we're going to just target down this palisade wall, and it melts so quick due to the Saracen bonus. That was absolutely wonderful. And there's no way that we're ever going to let red re-wall behind us. We wait for next cycle to come on over, and we're just going to position them right over there. Nice and annoying. And look at this. Defensive tower. A good play, needless to say. You need to have towers, but Saracen archers, man. Saracen mother clucking archers. They don't care if you have a tower. We will stand right under it, and we will absolutely murder all of your villagers. And then, just for good measure, we will murder your tower as well. Over here, there's only 17 archers, and they've taken down this tower so quick, so ridiculously fast. Red is desperately trying to get another tower up, and it looks like Rhino is going to spot that. Now, I was thinking to myself, like, should Rhino go up to castle, or should he just kind of stay in feudal here? Also, you might be wondering, like, what is Rabbit doing to help out his teammate? It's one of those awkward situations where he's just going for a crazy boom. And his teammates probably like, there's archers, there's scouts all over my base. Help me out, help me, save me, save me. He's like, yeah, I'll come right over. You know, I'm just booming up at home. Don't worry about it. You're fine. Just keep walling behind. He's like, there's no walling. They have Saracens. They're destroying absolutely everything. And at this point, all of canoeing 8/8's eco is idle, and he simply throws the towel in the ring, and we're gonna walk right over to Rabbit. But Rabbit's like, nah, I don't wanna 2v1 against these mad lads. Canoeing should have just stick to canoeing, to be honest with you, but hey, that's just my opinion. This worked so well. When people don't expect, when they feel safe behind their little palisade walls, I'm sure this would also work very well on hideout, but maps such as Oasis that people like to wall early on, or maybe, just maybe, I could see this working on Black Forest as well. If you go quick enough, if you go fast feudal full archers like I did here, don't give your opponent the opportunity to stonewall behind and just smash in there. Could be a lot of damage. Let's quickly look at the statistics. I kind of want to do it on... Wait. Rhino and myself both got the winner and the most valuable player. That's very favorable. Let's check out the... 13 and 3. 8 and 3 for Rhino. And 20 units lost from canoeing. Is it canoeing? Canooging. Canooging? I'm just saying canoeing. I don't care. I don't care. I have dyslexia, okay? You guys stop giving me a hard time. I have no idea how to pronounce stuff. Let alone my own name. Smoop Lord? Goop Lord? Oop Lord? Poop Lord? Oh, there we go. The timeline. The timeline is always so absolutely ridiculous when you see it. It just starts off whop up and then it just continues linearly until it eventually tapers off. Wonderful. Absolutely. And look at that squeeze on red as well. I'm curious about one thing though. What are the 33 archers in 19 minutes. Not terrible, if I do say so myself. And we did also lose 1 or 2 archers, maybe. Actually, we probably lost 3 archers. Let me just see here. Return to map. Is my scout still... Yeah, okay, my scout is still alive. So we probably lost 3 archers in the process. So we could have had 35 archers because I have to take into consideration the scout. Also, I am curious about... Sorry, I'm a very curious individual, especially in this game. Oh, 17. Oh, my God. He's so dead. And even though Rabbit is in castle and maybe could have helped out a little bit more, he is quite behind because he could not produce villagers as he was going up to castle. Oh my God, this greedy boomer boy. I can't believe it. His teammate's dying and he's like, yeah, maybe I'll just add a TC on wood, you know. That seems like a good idea. Did he even pick up Loom? Okay, he did pick up Loom. Maybe because there was some harassment coming his way from the scouts. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for walking. Really, really appreciate all of the support. And yeah, have some fun with this. Saracens and Cumans on Oasis, Hideout, or any of those Waller Boy maps. Show that Waller Boy what's up. Feudal aggression. Boom. Smack that fool.